Hey, beautiful people. I hope you guys are doing well. So, I did a video, and I'm sorry, I'm doing this, and as you know, a sister trades, okay? So, I did a video earlier, and I mentioned about transferring the voucher. And I think maybe I need to clarify on that because I'm like, hey, what do you mean transfer a voucher? Never heard of it. And I'm thinking it can be what's considered state specific. So I found this information about transferring the Section 8 voucher. Okay. And I wanted to provide this for a little clarity. Here the article reads, can you transfer your Section 8 voucher to a family member? Transferring a Section 8 voucher to a family member is possible, but it involves a process and specific eligibility requirements. While there are potential benefits to transferring a voucher, such as helping a family member in need, there are also risks to be aware of. Okay? And there's a little house there. Nice. So the Section 8 voucher is basically, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I know you can, read it for yourselves, but well, in case someone's like driving, I'll go ahead and read it. Section 8 vouchers or the Housing Choice Voucher Program are a valuable resource for low income families seeking safe and affordable housing. Understanding how the program works is crucial for those who are eligible for assistance. So, this section here covers the definition of the voucher, and how the vouchers are distributed. Okay, so it says the vouchers are a type of housing subsidy provided by the federal government to help eligible low income families afford decent, safe, and sanitary housing in the private rental market. The program is administered by the Department of Housing and Urban Development, also considered to be HUD. How vouchers are distributed. Vouchers are distributed through local housing authorities while receiving funding from HUD to administer the program in their communities. Eligible families must apply for vouchers through their local housing authority and meet certain requirements to be considered for assistance. To be eligible for Section 8 vouchers, families must meet certain income and household size requirements, be U.S. citizens or legal residents, and have a clean criminal record. Additionally, housing authorities may have their specific eligibility criteria. Now, the limitations of the program. While Section 8 vouchers can be a valuable resource for eligible families, the program does have certain limitations. Voucher waiting lines are long, and families must have a few housing options. The subsidy may not cover full rent, allowing households to pay a portion. Now, I did want to mention this here. I find it interesting how it says the requirements. And I think when I did a video about the illegal immigrants getting assistance, someone was like, "Oh no, no, they can't." Well, it looks like to me that beautiful people, they can change the rules. They can change the rules because now there's already rumors saying that they're going to open it up to the illegal immigrants. I already knew that was bound to happen. You could see the trajectory of their assistance. I'm like, well, that's going to be the next thing. But here it says, to be eligible for Section 8 vouchers, families must meet certain income and household size requirements, be U.S. citizens or legal residents, or have a clean criminal record. If you just got here, how are they signing you up for the program? And have a clean criminal record? We haven't even vetted everybody that's coming over the border. But hey, I digress. I digress. Haven't even vetted everybody that's over the border. So I just need somebody to maybe tell me how they can get the Section 8. Again, I guess that's what investment looks like, and they consider it a humanitarian crisis. But we're going to continue on. So, transferring Section 8 vouchers to family members. Transferring a Section 8 voucher to a family member involves a specific process that must be followed. The first steps for the voucher holder to contact the local housing authority and request the transfer. So, of course, call, make the transfer. The housing authority will then provide the voucher holder with information on specific requirements for transferring the voucher, which may vary by state. So here's a step-by-step process to transfer the Section 8 voucher to a family member. Here we go. Contact the local housing authority, provide the documentation, and submit the transfer request. And then once it's approved, complete the transfer process. Completion of the transfer process will begin. They'll go ahead and transfer. Now, as I understand, you do have to have that person like on the lease. So what they're saying, like one person has the voucher, then let's say if you have, you have a daughter that may be an adult still staying with you, that kind of thing. But so basically, it's just a process. From what I've read, other articles, this one just here seems a lot more simplified. But from what I've read with other articles, that's basically what you're doing. You're just adding a family member onto that lease. Okay, so that's how that's done. So when you say, I've seen videos and they're like, hey, it's generational. You got the mama, you got the daughter, the granddaughter. So I've seen videos and it's like there's a family history of them being in the housing, Section 8 housing, for guess what, 20 and 30 years. Here's how. The mama gets Section 8. Then her daughter gets there. The daughter staying there. Well, have a child. There you go. Then the mama go ahead and ask the daughter on. Something happens to the mama. The daughter's down to Section A, and it's a process of poverty. Is how I see it. Because I'm not understanding if it's passed down. I'm thinking, do you have to be pregnant as part of the requirements? My best friend is a teacher, and I've heard her say that her students say some interesting things like, "Oh yeah, well I don't have to worry because I'm gonna be on this. I'm gonna be on that. Oh okay." I'll just get Section A. Okay. I see. I got you. Yeah, I've actually heard that. Very interesting. So wanted to provide that as some clarity, and I hope that does help. So let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.